What's up, man? It's Eric, Justice. Yeah, I got a new laptop. It's cool, man. $300, Walmart, good one. Everything's good in the homestead. My family's alright. Sounds like. Pray for them though. Pray for you guys. I don't really understand what happened on life itself, or in life basically. It looks like we're just inventing stuff, if you ask me. And then they say there's wars and stuff. I don't understand what that has to do with invention. They say necessity is the mother of all invention, but she didn't have these things, man. I checked her birth record, man. But I'll tell you what psychicness is, and it starts with guessing, man. And why I'm so good at it. The story goes, my dad was about to punish me about something. I've been guessing my whole life. I was 11 years old. And I thought I was guessing something, but I predicted he was going to hit a bowl of chocolate on the wind. And I had two dreams about it the night before. So you're probably asking, does it start with dreaming? Yeah, it starts with dreaming. It starts with dreaming, telling, lying, guessing, being honest afterwards. A few life experiences. My dad used to record the dreams I had one time. It also comes with the future too. He's got a tape where he records me dreaming. I remember the tape. I said, chocolate wonderfall will fall tonight at dawn. And I read it now, it's saying I meet my wife tomorrow night. But I heard a tape of it. It talks about dreaming about dragons and people and things getting stolen from them twice. So I remember I was 11 and I knew that my dad was going to spank me for something. So I took a wooden bowl and put it underneath my pants, and then I went along with what he was going to spank me for. So he spanked me, and then I said, well, man, it's a wooden bowl. And I took it out. And I remember I used my right hand too. It was very ambidextrous. And for those who, to clarify, ambidextrous just means you're good with, like, okay, this is like my right thumb. I got my eyes closed. It's probably this kind of thing, just left, right. And then I remember one day I was trying to go to school, and he's like, hey man, don't take nothing, but just here's $1 or something. I was like, well, I see I have access to like $10. I took like $12.50 and I went to school, and I bought like Cheez-Its and stuff. I started making up these lies. It was after that spanking thing. And I said, here man, I really want to get you guys a bunch of Cheez-It bags and a bunch of like Oreos bags and stuff, and I almost hit on a girl. I thought about my wife. She hadn't even been conceived yet. And I came up with the plan to be the first like psychic person that like kind of gets bugged by it and brings back God when he's been destroyed. And it was part of that. What that dream is, that's probably what time travel is. They used to reference Hitler's bell. It's just as a point of reference, so they have their own AD about when it was said. And they would mention it to a rat or something and throw it in a cage and make it wait for it. So that he's dependent on it. So it's like it becomes a need. So God sees a need of, okay, what's the conditions of it? And he's got to move the bell around. So when they see the bell move, they say, man, the rat must really be communicating with God pretty good. And they strike it. And they go tell the dog, I just struck God. And they hit the dog, and the mentality believes it. And then they take it somewhere. So look at this dog. I'll teach it that I'm the owner of life. And then they get the person to nod, someone behind them writes out like with a green pen, like swoop, and then sort of sneaks away and goes into a room and uploads it with like AI, and it looks like a video of Hitler training, be like, was lille varmen, right? So they go back to the rat and play the music from it, and I think I know that they record the timestamp, and they go to an angel. And they say, hey man, the timestamps, whatever, like we really want this fucking wall full of chocolate to be built in an hour, or charge people $1. So they're illegally communicating with the kingdom and making deals, and that's over. But I just wanted to tell you, I don't know about dreams or anything, but basically, psychicness has to start with, and I'll still tell you why I'm so good at that. Basically, guessing leads to psychicness. I guess I was a certain guesser, and my wife too. I don't really know her story, but guessing, I was starting to have a like guesser that I'll kind of like follow through, like I'm about to lose. Also, it looks like someone caught wind of it, named Adaminakea is his name. Something that happens after. Said he's LV. I don't know what that thing is. I think it's the universe spouting out glory or something. But whatever this guy is, he's a lot like me, but he wants to conquer what I'm guessing. So if let's say I go up to a lady and say, I guess your number's 321, and she says, fuck you, and takes off. I got a son, I'll catch it. So I'll run into a liquor store, hey sir, 321 was her number, and your number is, oh fuck you, don't talk to me. So I'll go outside, maybe I'll get a piece of paper at 4. So I'll say, Biff, you were 4 when you're 3, 2, 1, and I'll say you're probably 10. Basically, I start netting all my guesses that fell. I found a creative way to net all my guesses that fell into psychicness. So if I see her next time, I'm pretty accurate. I say, well, I got accuracy of 4 on you, lady, and I'm telling you, live at 3, 2, 1, and I'll disregard the previous information, and she'll say, well, I think you're crazy. I probably do live on Rotten Street, and I'll go home and say, God, did she live on Rotten Street 12, or where was she 12 and it was called Rotten? She was 12 and she was called Rotten. So I see her once, I think, you were 12 and called Rotten, and she says, yeah. So what, I like it, well, I have a wife, I don't hate you. It says some shit. I go home, basically I'm building a Bible, kind of. But yeah, it looks like psychicness comes from someone who can catch the fall of a scary guess. Like, I don't know, women became strange to me to hit on. And I had to catch the fall of a scary guess. Like the hit up lines over it, I don't know. I think the most scariest thing I ever said to a girl was like, are you my daughter? Actually, I think it was. And somehow I psychically caught it, and now all of a sudden almost all the women are my daughters. And God had to honor that because I would have died. The brain is scary. It relies on the mind. No one knows what the mind is. God hasn't told us what the mind is, and I just blessed it with the cross. I mean, you don't need to know what the mind is, but the brain does. I don't mind telling you, but I just can't. I mean, it goes against my principles, you know. See, I caught something there. I don't mind telling you. The brain says, I don't mind telling you, but basically, I decided the brain's not going to tell you, so it goes against my principles, so I contained it. I don't mind telling you, but it goes against my principles, and basically, the brain will never tell you what the mind is. What I sanctify on the cross again. I'm sanctifying things on the cross. The cross is interactable, but first of all, I think no one's listening to me. My wife says stuff to me personally that just doesn't exist. We might be going through some kind of thing. We always wanted to be on parallel lives or something. Sounds like it's a show now. I'm sure they just make one. Hating people is supposed to be good, man. God can make it good. It sounds like our lot. That's all I got for that video, though. I'll try to post it on YouTube.